Oh my god, I got a little tell going on. What up, everybody? How's it doing? Welcome back to another episode of Die Party Fanfiction. A daily, Monday through Friday, play-by-post, exploration role-playing game using the Genesys system right here on the Twitch channel. If you want to join in, head on over to discord.gg/Henley to join in on all the cool fun that's going on. I'm just going to correct my hair real quick because it's giving me the willies. There we go. Willies contained. So everyone, hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. The countdown for fucking Far Cry 5 is absolutely real. I am so eager to play this fucking game. But nonetheless, we got some fan fiction to get through. Over the weekend, some players had the opportunity to purchase additional things. I also realized that Mad Titan's character, Patrick McNamara, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I did not include his 4 free levels. So I went through and did the math, and his character is correct. I just need to update his sheet, which I'm going to do right now so that I don't forget. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a hiccup. Calm yourself. It's all good, baby. All right, so I think range 2 was the only thing that he didn't have, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that didn't affect his last roll too much. He did pass it, so. All right. How's everyone doing? I'm ready to roll. So let's take a look real quick at everyone's. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peeps and some level ups. All right, cool.
Girthy.
Cool. All right, so let's do the level ups first. Man, heavy. You're hoarding these fucking points, bro. I don't know what you're going for. Let's get some music going. Okay, so it looks like Lavender wants to increase her booty. Stealth rank 2, non-career. So that makes it 15 points. Let's take a look. Alright. Stealth. Interesting choice. Alright, so that's not a career, as I just said. So, make it 2. What is your current XP? 18. Okay, cool. So that leaves you over with 3.
Girthy.
Wow, that's an expensive purchase. Good madam. Expensive purchase. Guys, thank you very much for all the hosts, all the girthiness. Appreciate it. All right, there we go. Rank 2 in stealth. Consider yourself purchased. You going for strength? I see. Hey, English. How you doing, man? Blind Once wants to upgrade his character, which is Tyler Blackmar. He wants 1 level in ranged. Okay. Let's take a look. See if you can afford it. Ranged is a career skill. So that is 10 points. He can. That leaves him with 6 points left over. Math is my friend. Because he had 16, I take away 10. Leaves him with 6. Quick math. Hey, puppy. All right. What? You want to say hello to everyone? Is that what you want to do? Oh my god, hello! Oh my god, hello! Hello! I'm all clean because I had a bath on the weekend. Yes, he did. He had a big old bath. And he looked like a skinny little prairie dog. Here you go, pup. Oh, look at that. I pick him up and I'm covered in fluff. Like, from the get-go. Damn, Ronan. We're gonna take him to a groomer because this is fucking getting insane. Whew. Alright. Cool. Anyone else want to make some purchases while I'm here? No. No. No, 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 no. Okay, cool. So, right. Let's do some editing of experience points. So, put that over there so I can actually see. So, heavy metal. I guess Sammy Davis. That puts you at 30 experience points. If you're going for an attribute, I guess now's the time to purchase it next week. Rigger, aka John Stern. Nope, that's not Rigger. Rigger is Victor von Varus. That's it. I know who you are, boy. Victor. You're at 5 experience points now, my man. The Blind Watchman. You are at 8 experience points. Laventy. That puts you at 20. Wait, no, you purchased something, didn't you? How much XP to find the first Chaos Emerald? Well, you need to go to the ring zone, bro. So, you know, all the XP. Wait, did I upgrade your character? No, you're at 3 XP now, which puts you at 5 total. Yeah. Alright, okay, and I don't know why I didn't update. That's weird. Dr. Cirrus, aka Zachary Blackwell. Puts you at 15 experience points. And Big Food, John Stone. Okay. Put you at 9 experience points. Whabam! XP saved. 0 boost die available for today. Let's get straight to the news. Alright, let's roll some coolness. Alright, Big Food, 3 green. Alright, 2 yellow, 1 two success, 1 advantage. Zachary Blackwell. Where do you fit on the power level of 2 yellow? Underneath John Stone. Roger that, Big Mama. Olga Yostopolova. Let's see where you fit on the scale of 2 yellow and 1 green. Right up the fucking tippy top of the mountain, and you're not even halfway there. Alright, Tyler Blackmar, aka the Blind Watchman. 1 yellow, 1 green. 2 yellow. Not the bottom today. Whoa. Nice. Ronald Collin, aka Victor von Varus. 1 yellow, 1 green. Literally the bottom of the mountain. And Samuel Davis. Let's get you in. Yours is 1 yellow, 2 green. Can I have the right roll, please, game? There we go. 2 and 1 3 advantage. Where does that put him? Above John Stern. Above Tyler Blackmar. Okay, so yeah, so above Tyler Blackmar. Okay, so the order is as follows: Olga Yostopolova, John Stern, Samuel Davis, Tyler Blackmar, Zachary Blackwell, and Victor von Varus. Nice. All right, guys, let's do some role playing. So, Act 15. Oh. Hang on, 1 sec. I need to wet the whistle. Alright. Whistle wetted. Let's go. Act 15. With enough pestering and complaining, you could get anything done. It was the same in every aspect of life. The FBI was no different. But the average county folk here in Balin were starting to get on the nerves of Agent Mirror. First people go missing, then she sends out search parties, and now those missing people have come back without them. What a surprise. The thing that really gets her though, after hearing all the reports of what happened to each person, not one of them can remember what happened. Did they all get high and take a car for a joyride? Because apparently they all sustained the same injuries as the person next to him. And no fucking cloud would have that effect. This is stupid. If people weren't not keen on killing each other, I wouldn't even be here. She moaned to herself as walking over the school hall that they used as a place for the wounded. I honestly hope it's something serious, otherwise I'm getting a tent and going to the mountain for a week until this blows over. As she opens the door, the sight she was greeted to was the exact opposite. As she inspected each person, they all had the same head wound, and it looks like it was something planned, meticulous even. A circular cut around the circumference of the skull, the same pattern on each of the 30 wounded here. Agent Mirror smiled to herself. This is more like it. Give me a colt to chase. The people around her couldn't help but be worried by her strange reaction to this. Something is afoot in Balin. A cult? Maybe something else? Something sinister, perhaps? Time frame is 3 hours. Global bias blah 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 is 20. Okay. Alright, so the first person is Olga. Henley. I will go first, then Watchman. Oh, really? Is that how we're doing it? Because if I see it, Mr. Watchman is third from the bottom. Yeah, alright. Well, even if I escape from Wendigo, I still need a map. Yaspova looked around and notices another ranger near the entrance of Bayland. Sorry, sir. Olga approaches him, and has a little bit of a weary look to her face. Sir, do you know where I can obtain a map of this place, or maybe do you have one? Oh, that is why. He yawns. He really needs sleep. In the house where he came from, on the wall of the main hall. So you don't have a spare one. So sorry, ma'am. Can't give you one. Do you know where Agent Mirror is? I want to help. Well, you are not looking as helpful. You are not looking as helpful person. Okay, you are not a very helpful looking person, but I don't actually care what happens when you meet our delightful agent. She's in the town hall. You can't miss it. It's the tallest building in this place. Ola thanks him and comes to Tyler's car. She shakes her bag and goes into the house again. Takes her bag, not shakes. She hears loud snoring. Well, I need to take a nap too. Olga throws herself onto the beanbags that were there and covers herself in the teddy bear blanket that happens to be there. No. Olga easily finds a map of Bayland. She takes her notebook and silver point stylus. Damn, styling. And starts to copy the map. I'd like to use this as a survival to copy the map to my notebook. Finishing her work, Olga signed. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. See if you're even competent. Maybe competent. All right, so you're copying something. Is survival the skill for that? Let me take a look. See, I want to see. Vigilance. No, knowledge. I need more music. This is getting on my nerves. Survival. Thousands of tricks your character needs to master in order to survive in the wilderness. And the more excellent survival, the more likely you are to know them. The survival covers your character's ability to find food, water, cope with dangerous situations, hunt and skin animals, and survive in any location that doesn't have a supermarket in the corner. In many ways, you can think of survival as the rural counterpart to streetwise. They both represent many of the same activities. Survival in the wilderness. Trapped in the wilderness. Blah, blah, blah. Character needs to follow a crude map or directions of a rural area. Okay. I can see why you put it there. Your character should not use this skill if your character uses a highly accurate and detailed map to find a location. Yeah, I think let's take a look at your skills. Let's find something appropriate here. I would say it's either something like it's definitely not coordination. It would probably be like an int-based skill. I would accept knowledge. Knowledge of how to like copy text is pretty high on the knowledge skill, but knowledge also is like general knowledge of stuff. But there isn't really a skill for like cartography, right? There's no cartography skill in this game. Discipline might be appropriate. I mean, there's, I'll take knowledge. We'll go with knowledge. And it's, within your character's realm of persuasion to actually know a little bit of, because knowledge represents like your general understanding of just about everything. So being able to like copy a map and then like read your own like copy is pretty interesting. So the successes in this denote how useful it will be to, like how crude it will be, right? So one success means it's fairly crude. Additional successes mean it's less crude, if you catch my meaning. So we're going to, so let me just reread this real quick. I wanted to make sure. The huge map of Balin. Okay. So this is going to be pretty tough. You're basically taking an entire county map and you're being like, I just put it in my notebook. It's going to be pretty tough. We'll make it... we'll make it 2 purple, 1 red. Red being that... well, here's the thing. You don't know what's... Like, this map is irrelevant, right? Because you don't know much of the area yourself. So you don't know what's important to put on the map. You don't know... you don't know the areas that are affected by the storm, and you just don't know a lot of the things. So right now, you're basically being like, oh, I could use a map, and then you're like, copy down a map. It's kind of like, I imagine it's like when you're trying to like navigate a city, but with one of those like maps that show you where the stars of Hollywood live. Like it's you know what I mean? Like that's sort of what I imagine it being like. But that's just my interpretation. So let's go ahead and roll this. So you're using knowledge, which is 2 yellow, 1 green. Hey, 2 successes. All right, that's not so bad. I expected a lot worse. Okay, so yeah, with 2 successes, you mark down like major landmarks, roads, where lakes are, because you might need water at some point. You mark down like basically like you just sort of shade in where like forests are. But yeah, you don't really like the map is kind of like the map on the wall. I imagine is pretty much the map that I gave you guys. Which is to say, it's not without the purple stuff, obviously. But yeah, it's got like oh, here's the fucking dam, or here's the fucking airport, What if she crit failed this? Well, then she would Mr. Magoo this shit. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty good roll. So continuing on with your read. Finishing her work, Olga sighs. That will do. It's better than nothing. She hears again a very loud and deep snore. Tyler, calm down. Sounds like an earthquake. But then she realizes that it was an earthquake, and the ground beneath her feet cracks open, and she's swallowed into hell itself. No, not really. She comes into the room where a policeman is sleeping. Near his bed was an empty bottle, and there's a strong smell of whiskey. Olga straightens his blanket, sits near in an old comfortable armchair. She hugs her bag. Letters. I may be able to read Fran's letters. How is he doing down there? I don't miss him, actually. But I hope he's alive. He's probably sitting there jacking off, eating canned peaches. I don't know. I don't know what old people do. What are we... Om nom nom. What a weirdo in that car. Air kiss? I bet he thinks he's charming as hell. Need to be careful. Oh my lord, this is exhausting. Olga falls into sleep, but after 2.5 hours, Tyler will wake her up. You can rest here, Mother? What? Mother? Olga. Olga, yeah. You can rest here. But I want to know if Balin needs help. My help. I will go with you. I know who is main person here. And where to go. Olga and Ty will go main hall. Alright. So you don't sleep. Got it. Got it. Alright. I will go after Olga. Alright then. Well, I mean, that's how it rolled out anyway, bro. Alright. So, Olga's done. Cool. Get out of here, Olga. Alright, John Stern. AKA the Tree Destroyer himself. Where is he? Where is that man? Realizing that John doesn't know how to escape the truck of a truck bed, he knocks on the window and says to the ranger, "Why the fuck am I in a truck right now?" The ranger opens the little dividing window. Just flicks it open. Oh, you're awake. Oh, we're taking you to the hospital in Balin, so wait like, 6 hours. And don't try and unbound yourself. You're really far away from Balin. John responds with, well, too bad. I've already escaped from the binds. The ranger says, okay, look, buddy. We're going to sort this entire situation out once we get to Balin, so sit tight. Fine. And he just waits. But after XX minutes... But after this particular amount of time, 30 minutes later, the car stops moving and the truck bed is open. Then the rangers say, alright, we're here. What? Dude, no. Mm-mm. Nah, man, you're not in, you're definitely not going to be able to get to Balin this turn. They ain't fucking magical. Right? It's a long way, man. A long way. I mysteriously appear in front of Balin, GM. It's like, oh shit. Okay, so I'll tell you what you can do. You have some wounds right now. If you want, you can attempt to make a self-heal check to see if you can put yourself back together in a way. You do have 2 purple, and the difficulty will be 4 purple because of the amount of wounds that you're trying to heal. But if you do succeed, you will, I don't know, make yourself feel better and remove some of those wounds. So it's up to you whether that's something you want to apply or try. I know you're in the chat, and I'm going to give you this opportunity to change this because, time don't work like that, bro. You can't just fold a piece of paper and jump across. But yeah, so that's basically how that'll go. Otherwise, you can sleep too. What is this check? It's medicine. It's 2 green for you. It's just intelligence. Yeah. We'll come back to you though. We'll leave you there. All right. Samuel Buttman Davis. Alright. Sammy woke up on a park bench to an early morning sunrise. Incredibly confused. What? There's no sun. Sammy scanned his... Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sammy scanned his surroundings and remembered that his ride never came last night. Jack, you absolute douchebag. Sammy got up and walked to the nearest payphone. He sparked up his last cigarette, picked up the phone from the receiver, and looked into the morning sky. When was the last time I saw that? Sammy had a few phone calls to his friends, looking for a place to stay. All of them gave him the same answer. No. He slammed the phone down. Cocksuckers. Sammy reeled back to attack the public phone. Why the fuck do I bother with these? And the phone started to ring. Confused. Sammy answered. Hello?
Hey, Sammy. Long time no see.
Sammy's eyes wide. Kelly? The voice on the side laughed.
Haha. I just wanted to give you a call to ask you something.
I don't know if this is a girl or a guy, but
She's got a deep voice.
Sammy shifted his weight and got comfortable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, anything. The line was quiet for a moment.
What's it like knowing that I killed myself because of you?
Sammy felt sick. He tried to drop the handset, but he couldn't move his arm.
If you hadn't been a coward, I wouldn't have run off to Seattle.
A sinister cloud began to dominate the morning sky. It grew dark in the city as the lightning crashed above.
It was your fault that I found the needle.
More comforting than you ever were. Tears began streaming down Sammy's face. He tried to speak, but his voice was lost in a torrent of wind.
I guess it doesn't matter now. You'll be joining me in hell very soon.
A nearby car was swept up by the wind and hurtled towards Sammy. Just before impact, his world cut to black. I would like to take this moment of unconsciousness to possibly regain some strain. Next time I wake up and write something far less awful. Okay. Let's take a look then. Oh yeah, your strain is like fucking 12 out of 12. Yeah. Alright, yeah, fuck it. It's not really a sleep that you were in, but we'll reset you back to 0, my man. Still want info? Info. Oh, you edited? Right, okay. And he just waits, but after XX minutes, John says to him, what the hell's going on around here? Anyhow, I'd like to use charm to get my person to give me a fat info dump. Okay. Sure. Okay. Guys, try not to edit your posts after the fact. If you do make a mistake like this, it's understandable, but you know, that's the game that we play, really. And I should have been more clear about how far away the city was to you. I don't know if you ever asked me that question in the comment section, because there's a lot of comments that go on in there, and I kind of have to read over them when I'm like bleary-eyed. Anyway, so this man, this is gonna be 2 purple, charm. Yours 2 yellow, 1 green. Okay. So threat. Okay, I'm gonna say that, you know, this isn't exactly a situation where you can like get what you want from it. So we'll give you an extra strain, so that puts you at 4 strain, and 1 for doing the action. So, you know, as you're driving, you know, the ranger will give you the information on what he knows, which is to say, not a whole lot. Basically, he knows that Wendigo is... I was about to say Jericho. Wendigo is basically under siege by its own populace. That a maelstrom of cloud has basically blocked in... you know, the county, and they can't reach any communication outside of the 3 ranger towers that are within the county. other than that, like, they don't know much. They go into Bayland because that's what they heard was happening, given that there was a radio blast going out. Okay. So yeah, that's what you know. Okay, Jon Stone done. Tyler Blackmore. Yeah, well, the Rangers don't know a whole lot more than you do, unfortunately. I think you. So here's the thing. I think what you guys will find going forward is that a lot of the NPCs that you're going to interact with, they don't know much more than you do at this point. Everyone has their own theories, though. So if you want to get like a introspection on like what other people are thinking, that's something that you can achieve. However, finding hard cold facts, you guys are probably the most informed out of everyone in this county, simply because you play characters, right? That's generally how that system works, and it's not like it's just a meteorologist sitting somewhere in the city, you know, like that sort of stuff is a little bit of a stretch, but yeah. They were unconscious. Yes, they were. But you know, this is what they know. Okay, Tyler Blackmore. Let's take a look here. I go after Olga. Why the hell would she decide to come with me instead of just telling me? She's obviously dead on her feet. Hopefully she won't pass out. Also, there's Victor, Tyler thought. So, you know any self-defense? Because during times like this, it's something you need to know, Tyler said, studying her. She isn't swaying that good. How is swaying a good thing, anyway? You know, she actually looks No, Blackmore, you know better. Everyone you care about either dies or leaves. Oh, shit. Olga shakes her head. No, I don't know self-defense. If you're gonna need to learn how to putt some golf, I could teach you, Tyler said before intercepted with a divisive, no, I have no interest in fighting. Oh man, I need another whistle wetter. It's all in the hips. Oh, she isn't swaying. Okay. All right. Okay, but I may not be able to defend you in every situation. The rest of the walk to the town hall is silent. When they arrive, Tyler says, I want to talk to whoever's in charge, see if I can do something. Chewing gum sounds. What? She's out looking into something else. Like, see what I can do till she comes back. See if she's willing to see. Okay. Tyler sighs and takes a seat. Okay. All right. Yeah, right now she's basically at the you know what? She'll actually tell you where she is, because I mean, it's not like I think what you're trying to do is the Ghostbusters secretary there, like we got one. You know, I thought that was what you're trying to do. But no, she'll just like, if there's like, it would be like I guess kind of almost like a deputy of the region that you would run into at this point. And the deputy resigned to his lower class understudy to this fucking FBI agent, I guess, would in fact inform you as to where she is. So you can go to her in the next act and ask or inquire or participate, and yeah. Oh, would I know him? I mean, not really, unless you make it a habit of like learning all of the police officers in a region. It's not like this place is tiny by any stretch of the words. It's not like this like, well, gonna go see Bayland's Sheriff County office where the only 5 people working. It's not like that. This is like a good, probably close to 100 people working in that office. Like, on top of that, they also work with rangers and all that other shit too. Like the Rangers you might know, mostly because of how small the Ranger crew is. Like they have like maybe, you know, a night shift and a day shift for the Rangers, and they sit in their towers and they basically just watch and patrol parts of the forest and stuff. So there's not a lot of Rangers, but there's a lot more police officers. Yeah. All right. No action taken, so we won't give you a strain. Tyler could know the Rangers. Yeah, we'll make a. It's not Lokes, Nevada. Yeah. No, it is not. So Zachary Blackhall, aka Dr. Sirius, movies missed a key point of following someone. How not to get caught. There was more than just walking behind a person at a distance, or not losing their car. You needed multiple people, each taking turns, and different routes. Or Rose turned. I saw you circle the block. I saw you park your car. I saw you before you woke up this morning. Or that happened. He matched it for pace. Hey, Rose. Fuck off. I've got an offer for you. What, like last time? Hey, we'll always have Vegas. Yeah, unless Chuck screws me over again. She sighed, not even looking at him. You have until I get to the bar to talk. I'll be blunt. Let's partner up. I like you, Blackhall, but I ain't keen on working with you just yet. Understandable, but I've got idle hands and I need some help. Hear me out. Think long term. We're locked down in a place without a good, organized focus. Police and feds? Pfft. You see what happened a while ago? I did. It's not like both cities are. It's not about what both cities are, but what we can make them into. You think you can turn this into a big score or something? Won't hurt to try. Our friends have enough silver tongues and problem-solving skills to feed the cities, restore order, find out what's going on with the storm. Anything. Silence. Think about it. The two of us working over a city instead of working each other for a mark, order, intelligence, and the ability to get things done. We can work together and earn a healthy living here. Mayor, ruler, crime boss, whatever you want to call it. Or we can solve what's going on with the storm, go our separate ways, and see who grabs both cities first. Winner take all. Rose was silent, mulling over his words. It was the game. The best thieves could never resist a game. A challenge. With the right words and a lot of luck, they could own them both. They could own them both. Perhaps he would pull out the big guns. I've got your favorite. Zach pulled out a precious bag of crunchy bends. What the fuck is you're gonna have to elaborate what crunchy bends are. Is it dog food? Because that is a little disgusting. Zach wants to charm Rose so that she'll work with him. All right. Well, I did state that this was going to be a rival. So, in the case that it's a rival, it's going to be, the difficulty will be set against her vigilance. Or no, charm? I think it's the opposite of charm is discipline. Let me take a quick look. Pretty sure it's discipline. But I could be wrong. Actually, the healing skill should have been a lot easier. Alright, acting skill. Charm. Cool. Okay, yeah. The ability to keep calm and maintain composure when being charmed or flattened, and to respond politely to flattery without giving away something or giving in to someone's request. Rightio. Cool. It is cool. Cool. So in that case, at someone of her level, it's really hard to pin down. I'm gonna say the difficulty will be 2 red, 1 purple. Because that's the same as like you having 2 yellow, 1 green, and cool, right? So that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and make that the difficulty check for your charm here, Zachary. And because here's the thing, because she is an actual NPC, right? Not just Mr. Generic Ranger Man or nurse in the office or whatever, right? She's actually a named NPC with intentions and all that sort of shit. She will be a powerful ally or a powerful opponent, right? So that's why if you want to coerce her into doing things, it is a versus roll, essentially. So let's go ahead and do that. Your charm is 2 yellow. That's not bad. Yeah. I say Crunchy Ben's, it's either a cereal or a chocolate bar, right? And your coercion wasn't your charm wasn't exactly like, it was akin to light bribery, kind of like what you do to a child, almost. You know, I'll give you your allowance early, or I'll give you a Kinder egg. So specifically, she looks at you. You're holding these. I don't know. I'm gonna say chocolate bars because that's the first thing that comes to mind. And she just sort of like scoffs and turns around and is like, and keeps walking down the road. And she says, "You're gonna have to come up with something better than chocolate bars if you want to work with me, Zachary." And then she does like a behind the head wave and walks into the bar. So it seems that she's going to need suitable compensation or some sort of early. I like your idea of teaming together and just sort of like towing the underground. With your criminal informants, but if you want her to join your team, you're either going to need something more personal or you're going to need something valuable, I guess, would be the appropriate thing. I was about to say Tyler, okay? Because literally Tyler is the thing that I say the most in this game. All right, last but not least, we have Victor von Varsley. All right. Rigger, my man. Victor rises out of contemplation and shakes the cobwebs from his mind. He flags down the nearest competent-looking soldier and addresses him. Oh, man. Hello, sir. Your lack of applause is admirable. You are truly a credit to your unit. I have very little knowledge of the armed services myself, but I do have to command that even to an untrained eye, you appear exceptional. While your awe may be all-encompassing, I do have something for you besides an autograph. This is my own personal research. Victor will hand over scrawled notes of a copy of a notes he's taken studying the phenomenon so far. From the long time in his house spent studying and the extra knowledge he's gained from his gatherings about the weather at the library, he brushes a stray lock of hair from his face. While some of your staff may know some of it, I can't help but feel obliged to lend all of my substantial knowledge to this cause, even if only a fraction of my time so far during this event has been spent studying it. Please, if your superiors find anything helpful in my notes, be sure to mention it where you got it from. Not sure the exact roll I want to make. I feel almost like a charm roll. I intend to pass on my individual study to those in charge. While it might not be anything revolutionary, I'd like my name to stick in their heads as citizens, as a citizen who's at least taken upon themselves to try and work on the issue. I realize that I'm just trying to make this happen from charming or impressing this soldier, and I hope he passes on. If it's ultimately impossible, I understand. So, the first thing, there's not really soldiers. They're more like armed civilians, right? So you're not really addressing anyone with any sort of like formal military background. I mean, he might have it, but he's certainly not helmet-wearing soldier with a gun, you know? He is Joe Schmo, who used to play pool on Saturday nights down at the pool hall, you know? And he's taken it upon himself to form the security around this place. So he takes this, I don't know, like you said it was scrolled notes. Did you just, was it in like a binding book or something like that? If it was, he takes it and he's like, sure. I mean, maybe he like pushes it back to you. He's like, maybe you should just go take it to Mirror yourself. Look, I don't really like dealing with her, so if you want to, you know, push yourself as being that guy, go for it, man. Everyone needs something. But I'm not going to do that for you, you know. I'm not going to make you roll for this. But he does point you in the direction of Agent Mirror, which right now is the town hall. Oh, no, the school hall, which is inside the makeshift walls that they have. So if you wanted to, you know, become a lead scientist or some of the script, you know, or at least get permission or help studying this phenomenon, talking to Mirror would be the best way to do it. All right, so I'm not going to give you any strain for that. And that pretty much wraps up today's fan fiction, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Got a few announcements to make. So this week is the final episode of Die Party Abyss, which is our Hollow Earth Expedition role-playing game that we do here on the channel. In its place, starting... When did I say it was going to start? Starting, drumroll please, April 22nd. Right? Yeah. So, April 24th. No. April 17th. April 17th. That is when the next game will start. And all I'm going to say is that it's a Western game. Pew, 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 pew. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. The cast is incredibly excited about that. I'm incredibly excited about that. I'll be GMing that. So that'll be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much all that. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I will be posting acts. Ooh, what one are we up to now? Act 1,000,000. No, Act 16 today at some point in a couple hours. So, what year does a fanfic take place? Like 1970s, yeah. So before mobile phones and all that sort of shit. So, but yeah. What year does what? EU or PST? It is going to be a PST game. So 5 p.m. PST. It's going to take up the same slot that Abyss was in. So, but anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the Discord for more information about the next act. And if you're wanting to join in, head on over to discord.gg/Henley for more information. Everyone is welcome to join in. So, yeah.